We are live. Right now, we are live. Yes, we are live. Welcome, everyone. Thank you all for stopping in. Happy Sunday. We made it, getting closer and closer to the end of the year. I want to take a minute and just thank all of you for tuning in. Tonight's episode is going to be a fun one. We got Charlie Mac coming from Brooklyn, New York. Love doing these interviews, get to know the community members from Instagram and other places where we buy precious metals, get to know each other, get to know about each other's businesses. Once again, I'm Charlie Mac. You can find me on Instagram. If you don't know the handle, it's Charlie Mac NYC BKLYN. Tonight, it's going to be a fun interview. I am going to have the lovely Nika, DJ Aurora. And I just found out, DJ is not her real name. Our guest tonight, if you don't know her, going to ask a lot of questions this evening. DJ Aurora is her handle on Instagram. We're going to be talking about a couple of different hobbies within the hobbies and some of the work that she does with wood burning. Some pretty cool stuff. I got some cool things to display. So I got a little blank canvas here. Maybe we'll send her a couple and see what she can do by putting some stuff on here. Wow. So once again, folks, I'm Charlie Mac. Today's guest is the great DJ Aurora. Hi.
I love these.
What's up? I was trying to think of some like really funny and like cheesy wood burning jokes. I was like, nah, I ain't gonna do those today.
Oh, come on. You gotta give me one.
I didn't prepare any. Most of them were like really like picture kind of jokes. So like, I couldn't fit it in here properly, but
Darn.
listen, I appreciate you jumping in tonight. I know we've been planning this for a while, and I know you're a little under the weather today, but you're fighting through it like the warrior that you are. So first off, look, I'm getting nervous talking to you now. It's so funny. I'm blush. People are gonna be laughing and commenting later. Tell the people a little bit about yourself. Where you're from, where you're born, where were you raised, what are you doing now? Tell the people a little bit about yourself. As I catch you
Sorry, under the water. Born in Russia.
Born in Russia.
Wow. Place now called, well, it used to be called Grozny. Now it's called Chechnya. But yeah, then lived in New York, actually in Brooklyn with you.
Yes.
Oh yeah. I remember those train rides. They were amazing.
Now, if I remember correctly, was it Sheepshead Bay?
Yes, actually, Quentin Road.
Quentin Road, yes.
Right underneath where the train went by.
Yes.
I was like a block away.
I have a lot of friends
distance.
in Midwood, Bensonhurst, Dyka Heights. Great places to be, especially now with the holidays, all the holiday light stuff going on.
Oh, yeah. And Brighton Beach was my favorite. I mean, being a Russian person, all that food, ooh, delicious.
Now, for those who don't know, if you haven't been to Brooklyn, there's like two main beaches. I think everybody knows Coney Island, but right next to Coney Island is Brighton Beach. Two great places to hang out in the summertime. Two totally different crowds of people, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. But my side where I grew up in Brooklyn was Italian neighborhood. So, yeah. Pizzas.
Mm-hmm. Pizzas, calzones. You got a lot of really, really good places to eat over that way. I know that.
Absolutely.
So, folks, feel free to ask any questions in the chat as we are live. As always, we will answer them live. If you put it in there, we will post it up as we go. I'm going to be talking to DJ Aurora about the work that she does. Maybe if you want to get something commissioned, we're going to talk about how you can do that, the types of art that she does, stenciling work, and the different types of burns on different types of pieces of wood, because it's very, very custom stuff. So it's really tailored to you specifically. Also, collect silver, right? The whole channel's about silver. So one of the first questions, wanted to get to know the community members, what people like to collect, what are they into. So one of the first questions I'm going to have, this is pretty easy. How did you start collecting, right? And what are you collecting now? You're collecting silver, you're collecting gold. What are you into?
I started collecting because somebody showed me how to pour, and my brain exploded. So I made this.
Oh, so you pour as well? What?
That's
Check
my baby.
that out.
That one's not for sale. Sorry, guys. That one's staying. It has its own nice little piece that it sits in. But that's my anarchy. That's my baby.
Nice.
Once I saw that, like I said, brain exploded and I just fell in love with it. I will move my laptop real quick if that's okay.
Yeah, because I know you have some items you might be selling later on. So if people are interested, check this stuff out. You definitely have to let me get first dibs. So what are some of the pieces you have? I see some of the stuff. Very, very cool. I'll take that. I'll take that piece. I'll take that. Like a kid in a candy shop.
Pretty much. But see that box right there? The cigar box?
Yes.
That's the good stuff. What's inside there?
Maybe the after hours show, we will show the goods.
Pretty much.
Very nice. So if people are interested in purchasing some of the silver and stuff that you have as well, should they message you directly through Instagram?
Yes. Most people by now have my phone number.
Okay.
So they can call me. But DM me. Always ask me. I'm here. I also just today bought a domain. I haven't set up my website yet, so it's not ready. But
big things to
come. Domain will be going with it.
Big things to come. You got your website purchased and secured. Now you're going to be adding stuff to that, right? Very nice. Very cool. So folks, listen, if you want to buy some silver, help support this young lady right here. We're also going to talk about your wood burning, because you do a lot of, and I always say this wrong, it's just because the way that I see the word, pyrography, right?
I like the Brooklyn way.
Pyrography. You try to break it up into like its smallest syllables. So we got a couple people here. Jim says he loves his Russian soups. Shreky Lou says hello.
Shreky, hi babies. Russian soups are the best. Oh, come over for my stew. It's ready.
We should have added that to tonight's episode. Food. I might have to create a whole food segment, because a lot of people have some really good stuff. I am not going to lie.
The weird stuff Nika makes.
Yeah. Now, tell us a little bit about your hobby within the hobby, because I know that you do some wood burning. I've purchased some stuff for you. So tell the people a little bit about that. How'd you get started? What are some of your favorite pieces that you've done?
They're all gone.
Oh, you know what, though? That's right.
Actually,
you did.
Wait, they're not. Hold on. I prepped things by the amazing Charlie Mac. And you made me laugh so hard when this came in the mail.
Look at the guy. The gingerbread man.
My daughter adored doing these too.
So much fun. And that's what it's all about. Bringing people together.
This is our favorite one because he's evil. Look at his mouth.
I like that. Came out nice.
He's evil. So, This is actually used with the pens you got me,
Cool.
the glitter pens. This one I kind of tripped up a little bit and did some of my watercolor on it. This one is just watercolor.
Nice.
Let's see. I'm gonna show off for a moment. Is that all right?
Yeah, and while you're getting your stuff, I'll show this as well, because right, they're not as cool as yours, because I just colored mine in with a marker. So I mean, I had Santa, I got the reindeer as well, I've got the Candyman. My snowman is a little dark blue snowman, but let's see, you're good. Oh, the Grinch, very nice.
Check that part out. This is why I mean it's not cured, it's not done yet, so you could see it.
So this one is still a work in progress right now, right?
Yes, it's not cured, and you can see the difference when I'll show you one in a minute. But I just adored it because look, it actually looks like he's a little Christmas ornament.
That is nice. Could it be displayed? Can it be hung on the wall?
Absolutely. I do provide, so we could do a little backing.
Nice.
My goodness, I should have had them ready. Sorry. I'll pull them out in a sec. Can you help me get
Yeah.
I can provide backing so you could actually hang it and you can decide however you want to display it.
Now
But
that piece that's in your hand with the Grinch, I know like size is kind of hard to tell on camera, but that looks like it would be at least 12 inches tall. Is that about a foot?
about 8 or 9.
Okay. So that's a pretty big piece, right?
It is. The wood is actually the the wood is what's the cool part.
There's gonna be so many like little jokes because of wood now, right?
I bet.
I know.
But let's find out. And I love those, so keep them coming. Oh my God, you are correct. It is 12 inches. Jeez.
I'm good.
Good.
I know my stuff.
Wow.
Us Army infantry guys, we had to gauge distances. So I wanted to kind of show off some of your work on, I want to say the past year. I've really got to know you a little more through Instagram, and you've always been very helpful, and I've always been helpful to everybody in the community.
Oh,
But I wanted to
amazing.
show off, thank you. I wanted to show off your work for the people. So don't go anywhere. Stick around, folks, because I want to show off Nika. It's funny because like I'm calling you Nika, but in my mind it's DJ. Like DJ's like your handle. Nika's your real name. What do you prefer?
Oh, I go by anything. People go DJ, and I actually turn my head and respond. And yeah, so
We'll stick with the continuity. We'll go DJ. So, folks, stick around. Check out this video of DJ Aurora's work that I put together. Let's have a look and see. The lovely DJ Aurora. Now, these are some pieces that I took from your Instagram page, and some of them I know were done for community members. Some were done for me. Lovely, lovely pieces. Oh, the flag was awesome. It's a great charity piece you helped out with. Love that one too. Around Halloween, that was amazing. Finished prose, beautiful piece. So many creative things that you do, young lady. Keep up the hard work. Folks, as you're watching this, literally, you give her a design, she can put it together. She did one for Black Diesel's dog. She's just fulfilling her destiny. Doing the things. Awesome work. Really, really cool stuff. And that's just a portion of the stuff. That's not like everything.
So, sorry, you kind of made me tear up for a moment.
Don't tear up. Come on. So, we were talking a little bit earlier, about this collecting of silver and gold and precious metals and pouring. I forgot that you poured as well, so I should have had some questions But for those, because we're going to talk about your woodworking, we'll talk a little bit about payments. Obviously, everybody takes cash, but what if someone wanted to barter for like silver or gold? Do you take payment in precious metals?
I do, and in fact, I'm working on a project right now as a trade. Somebody
Nice.
traded me a really, you know what? He's probably not on here, so he won't know what the heck is going on. So I'll show it off.
I got to.
I won't show what the present is because it is a present, so it's a
Oh, is this
surprise.
like Secret
But
Secret Santa?
as a barter, we did this. It's a really beautiful pocket watch filled
Oh, nice.
with crystal. So
Very
I'm
nice.
doing a wood burning trade for it. Yes, I do barter. I love metals. Um, you asked earlier how I started and why I do and what I collect. I'm an art person, so obviously, all right, you gotta show this off. I mean, come on. Spartan, you
Gold
guys all
Spartan.
know him.
Johnny Cax. Yeah, he's got some nice stuff.
I mean, and they called me a prototype princess for a reason. I think it was actually Pops that gave me that name. I love the protos. I love the O1s. I love the one of a kinds. So, kind of
I,
like mine, th- nothing like this is ever going to come again.
yep.
So, yep, that's why we do it. And of course, you have something cool. I'm down.
So Shrek, said, you're one of the most talented people that he knows. Boxy loves the colored stuff, and I'm a fan of that too. Like there are some things that just look nice as a stencil, and then other things that are colored, like the shamrock that you did for me in color. That's beautiful. Who's that? Little Lulu.
Let me turn my light on. Sorry, guys. I
I got it. I got you.
got to turn my lights on.
Very nice.
Do you remember her?
Is it Lulu? Lucy Lou.
Cindy Lou Who. What the hell
Cindy.
is wrong with my lights? Sorry. There we go.
Very, very nice. So another question that people wanted to know, and we talked a little bit about this offline. What are the types of wood that you normally use for your work? Like shapes, sizes.
Honestly, everything that I can acquire. A lot of stuff, to be honest, does come from Hobby Lobby, just like this one.
Blank
That's
canvases, yeah.
Yeah, it's just pressed wood. However, I am a bit spoiled, so I like to purchase wood from people. They have to ship it to me, hence the cost.
Yeah, so it's not like something you can just go right to your local park and chop a tree down. Like some of the stuff has to be custom, it's cured.
Okay, we're not going to tell people, but I wanted to. I saw a tree that fell down, and I was like, "Oh, it's mine."
And another question, like what are the types of images? So like I know everything is pretty much custom. Would you ever
Absolutely.
Actually, this is a really good question. Would you ever consider doing gold or silver inlay for your wood burns? Boxy,
That
that's a great question.
Boxy, I love you because I talked to you about this.
And for
Totally
those,
calling me out on it. Um, Actually, that was one of the things I was trying to figure out. I'm working on it. I need to get a better station set up,
mhm,
but I do have a really cool idea I want to try. So, I do use some gold and silver.
like I don't know nothing about nothing. So to me, like that sounds cool. I'm guessing
Well,
like you'd have to.
Boxy does. He's messing with me right now.
I'm working on something with Boxy too. That guy right there, we got a good project coming up for 2022. But I would figure like you would have to be near someone melting silver and then pour it right into the wood, right?
There's ways. I'm not gonna give you my secrets away right now. Just wait until I tell you what I will do.
Just be like, listen, you buy this piece that I make. Um, but that does sound like a really cool idea. I know we
Hmm.
talked about this too. If you had a really good stencil of maybe like a walking liberty or something you can burn in there, and then, make that with actual silver, like that'd just be crazy. Expensive, I know, but crazy.
Yeah, that's the thing. People need to realize the work that goes into it and how much it costs. I don't know if you guys saw the coffin we made.
Yeah, that was a nice one.
Um, Unfortunately, it was way underpriced. The amount of work that went into it, nobody
Someone got a
really
deal.
realized.
Someone got a really good deal on that.
Hmm.
On images. So for the most part, I know that you do some pictures. So, like if I had a picture of my dog, like Flack did, you would be able to burn that out, right? Like an actual photo picture to wood.
Hmm.
That is cool. What about?
That was Flax was my first realism attempt. Just so you guys know, I am really new at this. I'm
Yeah.
learning as I go. But yeah, that was the first realism one. Photography is much harder than logos.
Mm.
Although, example, Jess, little Jess. That one, that one was fun. Um,
Yeah.
took a
The
lot of work and a lot of effort, a lot of time. So just it depends. That's why pricing honestly varies. You let me know what you want and what do you want it on, what size, and then we go from there.
the nice thing too, which you kind of jumped ahead already, is you can also do logos. So this is a great way for companies and businesses to have something really cool custom made for them. They could display it in their shops, they could display it at their homes. I know you do animals, butterflies as well. You jumped right ahead into my next question. So let's be official. Can you add any colors to the wood burning work that you do? There we go. There's my answer. That is beautiful. Um, wow,
That is
that is
just watercolor.
now that's just watercolor added in after the burn.
Yeah.
That is sweet. Wow. Now, a piece like that, I mean, I'm assuming that's got to take you a long time to go from start to finish on something like that, right?
It took a while,
Nice.
but
Couple of
it's
hours
beautiful
or
and
days.
I love it. I'm sorry, I'm trying to use my camera correctly. Apparently, I suck.
Yeah, no, you got it. Now,
Damn.
besides watercolors, have you tried like metallic paints or any other different types of colors?
I love acrylics. There is also a really
Acrylics.
fun trick you could do with just pencils and
Okay,
then
color.
smooth it out and burn it out.
So, it's funny
And
actually. I think I told you this already, but I'm going to be sending you some cool custom Sharpies, right? Because I want your equipment to grow and grow and grow. So we got some very nice fluorescent watercolors. Then I got these cool the body marks. These are kind of like glitter style pens. Listen, I just want you to grow, make some
I
really
think
cool
my
stuff.
daughter will steal those and
She'll
tattoo
probably
herself.
she'll
Uh huh.
probably steal these.
Oh
And,
yeah, she hears me. She's like, "Yep, I'm stealing them."
and the reason I got it more or less was for the stencils on here as well, because there's some pretty cool stencils.
Ooh.
Um, and listen, that's what this community is all about. We all should be trying to help each other when we can, right? Where we can and where we can. And listen, it's a couple of markers, but for someone like you, that opens up possibilities to get those creative juices flowing. How do I make this look better for the next customer? So show the people what you got now. There's another cool piece that you got. Nice. Now that also looks pretty large. I want to say that's about a foot and a half, maybe
18, I think.
18. Yeah.
Let's see.
A foot and a half? Maybe
Oh,
by
sorry, lied. 13.
13.
He is
Okay.
just like every male.
Now, on the sides of the piece, did the wood just naturally come like that, or did you burn it out that way?
No, I bought it specifically. I, for some reason, really do adore when they have that oddness to them.
Hmm.
Hence the prototype princess. I love the oddness, and I have a ton of them. So when somebody requests a design, and send me an image and tell me what they want burned, I will go through my stack and find a piece. What you need to know about wood and wood burning, it's very therapeutic and it's very awesome because it takes so much work. Every little line is a singular line. It's basically like tattooing, but you do it on wood. And wood, however, like skin as well, reacts. Sometimes it will tell you no, and it will do this.
Now, would a piece start to like burn deeper or possibly crack if you weren't doing it properly? Wow.
If there's sap in it, if the heat is too much, if the lines are crooked, yep. Hence, it takes a lot of work. I mean, I know it looks easy, like, oh, cool, that's a pretty design. Took a long time. Um, Wood has a behavior, and that's kind of the cool therapeutic portion of wood burning. You speak with it.
Cool. I actually have a piece I'm going to show off as well. So I'll ask the question first, and then I'll show what I got. Do you create custom pieces for the holidays? I already know the answer is yes, because I got my sweet shamrock here. And I love this thing too, because you also signed it. Love this piece. Now, I remember you actually made 2 of these, and I did one as an auction, but I kept the first piece. And this was cool too, because you did the
Gold.
zoom there.
Yep, the gold on it. So, to answer the other question, yes, I do. And I do have silver and gold and copper to work if anyone requests that as well.
I'm looking at this now too. Like something like this would, and listen, St. Patty's Day is coming up shortly. Putting like the green watercolors in there, and like, just seeing the different ways that you can make this. I would love to see that. I was a big fan of what you did with the gold and the silver here in the pot. Maybe I'll send you a gram of gold and you put some gold in there, some silver, get some silver in there somehow.
I got some, sweetie. I'll
what am I
make some
talking
for
about?
you.
Yeah, you got everything over there. I know you do. But what about a piece for like, we have the holidays coming up, so I mean, they would have to be done very quickly, but it's a great idea for a Christmas gift, right? Or Happy New Year's coming up right around the corner. Then the next big holiday, Valentine's Day, I'm pretty sure you're going to be busy with. So you folks can get your loved ones something for the holidays, graduations as well.
Actually, everything I showed you guys is for sale. So if anyone is interested in any of the pieces, I actually made these just for the show today. They are all up for sale. If anyone wants anything else, anything custom, I promise I won't do what I did to Charlie, and I won't load it with glitter.
That was hilarious. That was funny. The
Your
nice thing too is
was funnier though.
Yeah. The size difference is important too, because some people may not want something, very, very large, or they're not sure how they want to display it. I like this because, this is perfect to display, right on my desk, right on my table. I can put this pretty much anywhere, no fuss, no muss. But if you do want something larger, you have those really bigger pieces that you can customize.
Oh yeah. Let me see if Kiddo can come. Emma.
Now, we were kind of talking about this before, but you do have the ability to mount them, right? And I have mine here. If the person wants to mount it, you could give them, I forgot what you call them now. The hooks, the special hooks.
Mm-hmm.
To mount these guys right onto the back.
Absolutely.
Now, for the viewers that are tuning in and checking this out, and they're like, hey, what's up with the precious metals? I want to buy some stuff, right? They can go DM you. But what about woodwork stuff? Because I know it really is a one-on-one. It's a one special piece. If they were interested, do they have to leave a deposit? I'm pretty sure the answer is yes, but because I know that you've got to purchase material, there's time, there's work involved. How would someone set up an order?
Usually, if it is specific custom work, for example, somebody's logo, I do prefer that we do a deposit.
Yep.
We first go over the size, the design. I'm kind of sweet about it for now, so I'm asking you for your design. We talk about it, we decide a price, and then we go from there. I'll show you what it's going to look like. If you agree, we continue. Otherwise, we just say no and scrap it, because if I'm done with the wood, there's nothing I can do. I have to throw it away.
Yeah, it's a little different because with precious metals, people can just kind of throw it in the furnace and remelt it. I mean, with wood, what do? You just throw it in the...
Well, you sand it, but there's only so much. If you already burned it, it's already messed up.
It's kind of at a loss. And, most of the stuff that you have, I know, is either, a circle or a rectangle. These, I picked these up, these were Target, but would you be able to get wood cut specifically if somebody had like a design?
I've been looking for people. There are a few shops, however, no one's doing die cuts like that.
I don't know too many. I'm new to this field. I don't know as many people who are in the woodworking side of things, but I'm pretty sure, after this video goes up, you might be able to find someone, or someone will find you and get in contact with people.
Hopefully, yeah, maybe someone will. I'm looking for a few lumber yards. That's kind of where I go and get, honestly, wood from there. But yeah, little things like this.
Oh, the mounts, the hooks.
Yeah, I have several of them depending on the wood piece, so I'll send you those if you want. So yeah.
Okay. Because I know
also,
even mounting it.
That was the other thing that Emma just brought. Forgot about the coasters.
Yes, that's right.
This is the one that she kind of did with me, and it was our trial run. So she gets to have it, and we have little grommets on it. So as you can tell, my daughter did a bunch of practice on it. But yeah, so that is actually epoxied and solid. So if you set your hot cup on it, it'll be fine. Got little grommets so it can sit still. It's kind of cute.
But so that's a good thing that you bring that up. So like, I spill my coffee all the time. Would that be protected? Got it. Very nice. And then my beer too, but I don't spill the beer.
Ruining epoxy and doing something with it, it'll take you a while.
Alicia says she loves you. We love
Alicia, my beautiful. Hi, love.
Hello. I know we kind of talked about this already, but shapes. What do you see as your best seller right now? I think the majority of the stuff that I've seen you sell, larger rectangle and square type of pieces.
It honestly depends on who orders. A lot of my work has been custom work from you guys, and it's usually logos. So that's what fits.
Yeah,
We
we're all
work
a little
with what we have.
we're all a little egotistical, as you see. You got the Brooklyn sign right there. We like our logos. We like our stuff.
You should see what Justin has done for me.
Shrekky 2 says, moi. Everybody's kissing each other tonight. We don't even have any mistletoe. What are you doing?
I know, right?
What's up with that?
Here, there's my mistletoe, all right? Does that work?
For me, it does. Oh, yeah. What was the first wood piece that you created? This one came to me from someone from Instagram. They wanted to know what was the very first piece that you completed.
You showed it off, and I actually auctioned it off. It was called My Firstborn. It was that little skull on the round like this.
Mm.
And I just made it demonically ugly as hell. I don't know why, but yeah. Somebody loved it. I can't remember right now who bought it. I'm so sorry, but yeah, that was my firstborn.
That was
I don't know if you can run the video again, but it's the one that popped up like the first one, I think.
Yeah, you know what? I can run through it real quick with us because I can pull it up in the bottom as we go.
Oh, awesome.
But look at that, young lady. You tell me when it comes up and I will hit pause. That's a cool piece.
That's not mine, actually, but
that's a cool piece. The colors are just really nice.
That one.
Bam. There we go.
That's my firstborn.
There we go. Did you give it a name?
My firstborn.
Very, very cool piece.
My daughter went, "Can you make me something cute?" And I was like, all right, I'm in an evil mood. Here we go. And that's what came up. I don't even know why it has a crack on its skull and stitches, whatever.
So, that's something too. I think people would want to know, protection wise, the epoxy will kind of help protect it, from things coming on it and cracking, right? It'll protect it from the cracking.
Epoxy will, well, it depends on what you want. So when I, like this one, for example, this is sprayed. It depends what I want the effect to be. They're all clear coated, they're all covered. So all of the wood pieces are protected from rain, water damage, and, air, smoke inside the house, whatever. And just sometimes I go glossy, sometimes I like matte. Like this one, I just wanted it to be matte. That's why it shows that way. Man, I sold everything already. Shoot. This one's matte too, but this one also has like little golden stuff in it. So everything is sealed. You could touch and do whatever you want to it. Nothing's gonna happen. That's why when I say the word curing, it takes time. I have to spray it. I have to go back and cure it. It has to wait. I have to keep it protected so nothing touches it.
Yeah.
Fun part.
A lot of, and I am guilty of this as well because I don't understand it at first. So I'm like, yeah, you know what? Do a 4-leaf clover and something for me. So I'm thinking, you're gonna bang this out in like 2 hours, 3 hours, and then ship it. But that's not the case because it does take probably a day, to really finesse and do the pieces.
2 to 3 minimum. Like if I'm non-stop doing it, 2 to 3 minimum.
Oh, but then there's the protection time, right? You need time to protect it and then let it sit and clean itself off. I know you're very detailed when you do it, so it's not like the quickest turnaround. Like you're not going to get it the same day.
No. Even if I just sat down and worked 12 hours straight through, there is no way because I have to sand it. It has to, when I sand it down, it's hot. Mm-hmm. So then I have to hand sand it. And then I have to let it cool off before I could start burning it. Then I have to put the image down.
So
If I F up, I have to resand again.
it is a
We
process.
start over. And like I told you, wood is
It's
amazing. You could work on things like a canvas, which I could also do. If you guys want an image, I'll paint or draw or do something really cool, even with silver and foil and whatnot on it. I'm also capable of that. Have different sizes. Let me know if you're interested. But wood, it has its own mind.
Dianella says hello.
Hi,
What's up,
Dee.
Dianella? We got the whole crew turning out today. We love them, ladies and gentlemen. We love you.
I'm sorry I'm not even reading anything. So
It's okay.
I apologize, but I love you all. Mwah.
Well, like I said, I normally don't put the chat up. I'll pin the comments just so we can focus on each other. Because otherwise you'll be focused on the comments and you won't pay any attention to me and I'll be so sad.
Never, Char.
So, for folks, I'll pin this information so you have the Instagram name. But if you're interested, Instagram is probably the better way to contact you. But the email address listed here, DJ Aurora, that's with a 0 at yahoo.com, right?
Miscomplicated, yes.
That's okay. Now, we talked a little bit about this earlier that, you do it as a monetized hobby, right? It's part of your profession, what you're doing to make a few bucks, but it's also calming. It's also therapeutic. So you want to talk a little bit about that on that aspect, right? Because it is a monetized business, but it helps keep you sane through all of the crazy times that we're dealing with, right?
It's actually how I started. I know many of you might know this, some might not. I do have a few disorders, and wood burning really, really helps with depression, anxiety. The attention to detail that you do and the reward that you get from it really helps. So if anyone does have anything they're dealing with, you know what? Reach out to me. I will teach you how to do this. I will walk it. Sorry, see? Now I'm getting a bit too I'll walk through it with you, but it's a really therapeutic thing.
Right, and I kind of take this from the military because that's just where my mindset goes, right? Like we are task focused, which is not always good. And I know some of the people that are in this community, I talk to them on a daily basis. We have these talks of, coping with tragedy, dealing with PTSD, and these other things that are life-changing events that we go through. It doesn't always have to be, war-related or death-related, but keeping your mental health in check is very important. Finding a good outlet. I always say you have to have a hobby that helps your physical state, but another hobby that helps your mental state. And then you always have to have a hobby that helps make you money on the side as well. That's just the hustler in me from Brooklyn. But like for me, like my outlet has been making these videos. Like it's fun because I get to hang out with all of you folks, you fine ladies and gentlemen. You get to learn about each other. On Instagram, we're always, talking smack, buying and selling things, which is cool. But this is the more creative side of things. This is all new to me. I've never done podcasts in my life. I was like, hey, listen, nothing else is to really do. You can't go out during these times. So let me start a podcast and let me get to interview everybody. Let me know what kind of businesses you guys are running. And it's good because you build your network. Who does what? Hey, if something happens, I can, take from this person, sell to that person, or put this person in contact with that person. And it helps build businesses and relationships. The woodworking thing, I thought was cool. You knew I was all over this St. Patty's Day last year. I'm probably going to give you another challenge next year for something St. Patty's Day related.
I'm pretty sure you will surprise me. But
Everybody
while
knows
we
I'm a
were
pain.
talking about the community and stuff, just to bring something up, I know Adam was in here, so I don't know
Yeah.
if you guys can see this.
I'll make your screen a little
So,
larger for a second.
and there you go.
Very nice.
So Adam made these. And
Nice.
this is actually what I use when I do my wood burning. It helps me keep my pyrographic pen on. And that
Smart.
was some of his first poured silver that he did. So, Boxy, you are the shit if you were here and listening. Ooh, sorry.
Oh, young lady. Whoa, 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 whoa. You broke the golden rule. You made it a... It's okay, because it's still PG-13. I was just joking. Listen, this is not like the auction, so some, cuss words are okay. We're all adults.
Okay, he's the dopest dude. That better? Okay, there.
There we go.
But no, honestly, like, he made these for me, and knowing that I have RA and that it's hard, so when I wear them, when I hold my pens, it makes it easier to work. And Adam is amazing. I mean, this is what our community does. You guys are rock stars. You are amazing, and I love you all.
Adam, where's my ring? I want to be like Thanos. We're working on a ring project, and he knows what I'm talking about. Dean Ellis said too that during the time to kind of reset, her thing has been making reels, and those are hilarious. I love waking up to see those reels.
It works.
Yeah, listen, you gotta have a hobby that makes you money and a hobby that keeps you sane. So, folks, once again, make sure you're following DJ Aurora on Instagram. Her email address here is DJ Aurora. That's with the 0 at yahoo.com. DJ, what do you want to end off with? I have a couple more questions here before we play our fun little rapid fire game, which and everybody knows I love this.
All right, let's go.
You ready?
Let's go.
Go right into it. No foreplay, just right into the rapid fire. You know the deal.
Better now than never, right?
You're going to make me blush. I'm going to ask you a bunch of questions. You tell me the first thing that comes to mind. And if you folks want to know anything about DJ Aurora's artwork, what she's doing with wood burning, put it in the comments now. We'll pin them. We can have her answer them live, or she can check back later and get back to you. All right, here we go. It's going to be a quick this or that. Lazy or proactive?
Really? Come on now.
I had to with the first one because we were going through this all week long. Love you, kiddo.
We're going to go with both.
Yes. I know you're a music person. So, music, do you prefer headphones or speakers? Really?
Headphones, because my speakers are so big I can't carry them wherever I go.
That's true. You have a sweet setup.
Sorry, I can't carry those decks anymore. You do too much.
Music, vinyls, CDs, or streaming service?
Vinyl only.
Making a comeback right now. Music, rave or rock?
Both.
Yeah, I can see you at both concerts. Absolutely.
Sorry, both.
Coffee or tea?
Both.
Both, yeah.
Yes.
Outgoing or a homebody?
Outgoing, but I do love to be left alone.
This was a good one. Someone actually asked me to put. Better animal to put on for wood burning, a dragon or a dolphin?
I would love to do a dragon more, but a dolphin would be way easier.
I think the color for dragon, but simplicity, I think dolphin. Batman or Superman, what's up?
Come on. If you're gonna be somebody, be Batman.
Absolutely. You know the deal. What do you prefer? Silver eagles or silver maples?
Mm, I like both, but I guess I'll go with Eagles because I'm easier to dispose of them.
Yeah, I would totally agree. Um, that is the fun round. I want to also put this up. You just secured the website, folks, so you can check it out in a few days. It's going to start having all of her fun, cool stuff on the website. Got a couple of questions coming in now, so I'm going to pin them. I'll put them up there, and we'll kind of read them off in the background. Will your daughter follow in your footsteps for wood burning? That's a good question.
She already has, actually. Yes.
She's got a few pieces that have been done, right?
Yep. She likes to sit down and work with me. She has her own little pen. Actually, here we go.
Oh, you have it there? Okay, yeah. Now,
she likes to do artwork with me.
Being the safety guy that I am in my day job, that's not something you could just like leave laying on the table, right? Like you really do have to secure that stuff.
Okay, so pen, holder, and oh crap, sorry. There I go again.
It's okay.
There we go. I'll turn it around so you guys can kind of see.
Oh,
so there's
the
map.
scoop.
There's everything sits on top of, well, either foam or cutouts or just, actually, I'm sorry, I'll be honest, boxes, like shipping boxes.
Yeah.
I'll just cut those up and make them in layers so nothing touches. Yeah, everything has to be protected. You can't leave anything alone. A few of them, the one I showed you, takes a really long time to heat up. If you walk away, dog, child. And you being a firefighter, you knew.
So we got another question coming in from Shrekky Lou. Good question, Shrekky. Are you a real DJ? Like the wiki kind? The wiki kind?
You know what? Just because it's Shrekky, I'm going to do this.
I have another question lined up after this one. Paris, love this one.
What do you think?
Yeah. We got to get DJ.
Am I a real DJ? I don't know. I suck at the camera part, but yeah, what do you think?
You definitely are a DJ. You are not a camera operator.
I suck at a camera operator, yep, but
Paris
vinyl
Vance,
it is, baby.
Paris Vance has a good question. Do you ever run electricity through the wood? Zap. I think you knocked out your microphone. I think you knocked out the microphone.
Oops.
Oh, there you go.
I haven't tried that yet. I saw somebody do it on the live, but I haven't attempted it myself, no.
Shrekky Lou says, we have made his weekend. You got it, Secret Santa. Wants to rip up some wax. Maybe.
Really? Shrekky, you're awesome.
You know what would be fun? There's a few people who are really into music and into DJing. Maybe on one of my future episodes, I'll get all you folks together somehow. We'll do something fun. Gotta work it out. You know me, look, I have like two main big jobs, always taking on extra stuff. It's always fun though.
Well, let me know ahead of time. That way I could at least set up a set.
Definitely. I would
Maybe
definitely.
We'll just have me DJing while you guys talk in the background.
That would be cool. Definitely would be cool.
You're going to have to charge them a cover.
We'll charge everybody a cover charge. It'll be a private event.
Exactly.
And then we could drop all the F-bombs all night long.
Yes, please. It's been so hard to try not to say bad words.
It is funny. I work in a very corporate environment and I deal with a lot of like C-suite type of people. I literally, out of the army, cursed nonstop, left and right. It was a tough habit to break, but I became very self-conscious of that. Now, every day on my day-to-day life, I try not to. It's kind of like, what do you have? No vocabulary? You can't use any other words?
Well,
Stickler.
see, I cheat and then I will do it in Russian and substitute the word. And yeah.
So, if you were going to teach Charlie Mack one cuss word in Russian, what would you teach him?
Right now? Or
Yeah, why not?
should I just like message it to you?
Yeah, message it to me.
What would be the one word I would teach you?
Because that's how people learn languages right off the bat.
All right, since you're in Brooklyn, I'm gonna go with. Can I say it or?
Yeah.
Right.
What are you worried? Go ahead, say it.
Right, you're gonna have to repeat it though.
Okay.
Suka blять.
Suka blatt.
Blять.
Blatt. B-L-A-T-T. Suka blatt.
Oh, I can spell it to you in Russian, but you won't be able to read it. So, suka blять.
I will try that the next time I'm in Brighton Beach, and we'll see if I make it out alive.
You know what? If you trip over something or something happens, say that and you'll be okay.
All right.
They'll even help you.
DJ Aurora, thank you so much for jumping on tonight with me. Once again, folks, love having all of you on here. If you have an idea, if you have a topic, let me know. Put it in the comments in the video. Like, share, subscribe, do all of the cool things all the cool kids are doing on YouTube these days. Listen, like always, spread love. It's the Brooklyn way. Thank you all for tuning in. DJ, what do you got? Anything you want to say before we cut out?
I love you guys. Thank you so much, and thank you for bearing with my oddity while I did this. I adore all of you. Mwah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we love having y'all in here. Look, I'm hiding behind my logo now. DJ Aurora, you gotta burn this on the next piece of wood.
You got it.
And we are out.